Hello everyone, welcome back to another video in this Python tutorial series, and in this video I am going to talk about inheritance in Python. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the coding. So guys, what is inheritance? So it is a concept that was taken from humans, like our ancestors had some traits and we inherited them. So this concept was taken from humans, and I want you to read about object oriented programming. And in this let me just show you. Yeah, so you can go. It is in Java, but it is not a big problem, and I need you to read all of this about it, like what is inheritance, what is polymorphism, what is abstraction, because this is very useful. And although I will tell you what is inheritance in this video, I still want you to read about it on internet. So let's say we have a class birds. Okay, so it will have some features like birds have legs. Okay, they have fur. Okay, they have fur. But now if you talk about, there are some birds that cannot fly like an ostrich, but there are some birds that can fly like a sparrow. So we are going to inherit all the details which is common in both uh, kind of birds, sparrow and ostrich, like they have fur on their body, things like that, because it will help in reduction of code. Otherwise you will have to write that same code for both sparrow and what do we say, ostrich. So let's take another example while coding. Let's say you are an employee. So I will uh, create an employee class, and here I will define the init function, or you can say I will define the constructor. What it will take the first name, the last name, the department. Let's just say, okay, now self dot first name is equal to Gagan, self dot last, oh sorry, f name is equal to l name, and self dot department equal to department. If you want to know what if you don't know what is going on here, I have made another video about classes in Python, so go check it out. I will give you the link in the description. Now what I am going to do is, because these are some things like if a company has an employee, so they will all have first name, they will all have last name, and they will have a department. But what will happen, there might be some different things about it, like if if an employee is from an IT department, then his salary or her salary might be starting from 50,000 per month. Okay, but if a guy or a girl is from an content writing department, so their salary might be less, starting salary might be less or might be more. So that that is different. So we need to create separate class for them. Okay, so let's just say I will create an class for my IT department. Let's say class IT, and here you need to give the brackets and then provide the name of the superclass. So guys, let's say A, class A has some features. These are some features of class A, and we inherit it to some class B. So B will have its own feature, plus B will have features of A, and this class will call as superclass, and this class will be called as subclass, or you can say parent class, child class. There are many names. By this we are defining that all the features of employee class will also be inherited to IT class. Okay, now let's just move on. A second. What I am going to do is I will have a starting salary in IT department. Okay, now let's say def init self and here I am going to take as salary, which means starting salary. And what I am going to do, I will just save it inside our variable. So self dot starting salary is equal to s salary. Okay, so I have inherited all these values here. So I also want to tell you that in functions you can provide some predefined value. Like here I can give Gagan, here I can give, oh, this is- here I can give my last name from R, and my department is IT. So if I will not provide any value at the time of at the creation of object of this class, then these default value will be inserted in this. And if I will provide some values while I will create the object, then these values will be replaced by those values that I will provide in the code. So we will see about this in our next video. So stay tuned for that, and let me just talk about inheritance first. So here what I am going to do is I am also going to make a function def print n. So what I will do is I will take this and I will print all the values like print self dot s underscore salary. So for now let's just print the value of salary, and let's make an variable, and in this I am going to give my starting salary like 50,000, and I will run it, and it let me just print Gagan dot print n, and it is showing 50,000. So what if you want to access the first name, last name and department? So you can just use them by like this fname. Okay, Gagan dot fname is not. Oh yes, we need to do one more thing. We need to, because we have not created the, what do we say, because we have not created an object of the class employee, so we need to call this init function. That's when we will have these values. So how can we do that? We can do that by using super. So when we use super, we refer basically to our parent class. So now super dot init, and I will just call it like this, and now it is showing me the Gagan dot fname is Gagan. Okay, so here you can see like I have not given these values in this class, but it has fname, it also has its last name, hell name, and it also has its department IT. So this is inheritance. So this was the concept of inheritance, guys. Now let me just show you how this was useful. And basically, let's suppose this was a very simple example, and I wanted you to, uh, get familiar with the syntax and the the keywords like super or this this term. So I wanted to get familiar with this, but this is not a real example of inheritance. So now let's say there are people in your country on contract, in your company on contract. So what happens is that those contract employees will have some different attributes, like they may get the buffet or not, but permanent employees will get the buffet. So they may have different kind of attributes in them. So it will helpful, like if you will have the name and last name and department here. Otherwise what would happen, you need to write this code in this class, and if you create another class, then you need to write the same code in that clause also, so this will reduce your code significantly. And you need to create some things like as I said, you need to create some good programs. You can search it on internet, like where inheritance is used, and that would be very helpful for you, because inheritance concepts are everywhere, but we do not like understand them, or we do not know that inheritance is being used here or wherever in the program. So you need to search on internet like inheritance real world examples in programming language. So guys, this is it for this video, and I hope that you understood the concept of inheritance. This was a very basic example, and I did not want to bury you with all the heavy coding, because I would have made like a different example, but this was easy enough, so you can understood it. And I hope that you liked the video. If you did like the video, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.